So here's me doing morning steps again, because after yesterday I said I was going to eat clean and not eat too many calories for the rest of the day. And last night I shared a pint of ice cream with the missus and ate 500 calories I definitely shouldn't have. So starting the day off with a walk. I woke up actually feeling good and not like a bag of shit, but definitely need to do these steps. Start the day burning some calories, and gym today, so I'm excited about that. Back to the gym, do my first day of the training block, which is full upper session, so that's what you're going to see today. And might even do some cardio after the session, just a little bit, burn a couple extra calories. So I'm going to do these steps, do a nice 45 minutes of cardio this morning, and yeah, then we'll get into the day. So plans change. Just had the call with the coach and we went over what is going to happen in the next couple of months with rebound and everything along those lines. Today was supposed to be back to the gym and now it's not. It's another day off, which sucks. I was actually really keen to go to the gym. So another day off and no carbs today. So after the last 2 days of sort of eating whatever, today is no carbs, stay hungry, keep the body sensitive, and yeah, so now I don't even know what I'm doing today. Breakfast looks like this, some eggs, egg whites, and there's some chicken under there. So that's it. No gym, no carbs, and nothing to do. So this unplanned day off from the gym really cooked me. I was so keen to go to the gym. So now I've gone for another walk because I'm just so fucking bored today. And no carbs, low day. Food's not very interesting. But how's this? This is near my house. I have this walking trail that I just get to walk along. Pretty nice. So out here in the sunshine, getting some more steps in, and yeah, there's not really much to do today. I'm gonna go home after this and put my feet up, watch a movie, but just thought I would take a quick video on my second walk of the day and say sometimes unplanned things happen. Now this is a very small inconvenience just because I was so G'd for the gym, but you just got to roll with the punches. And like, I'm definitely not upset or annoyed that I have to wait one extra day, but I think in life, making the most of every situation and yeah, rolling with the punches. Things change, things will never be as you hope, outcomes may be not what you wanted, but you just got to roll with it and work with it, and whatever happens, happens. So not getting too upset and down about something if it doesn't go the way you want it is key to staying happy and being satisfied with every outcome, I would say. Okay, now I remember in my last meal prep video I said I was going to show you how to cook a perfect steak. That's what I'm going to do right now. So this is how I buy my steak. It comes in slabs and then I just cut it up how I like it. Like this. Okay, first tip, have it on the bench for about 15-20 minutes so it starts to come back to room temp. Very sharp knife is always a plus. Of course, if you buy your steak already cut and sliced, you don't have to do this step. Okay, out of the bag, ready to go. So if you buy yours already cut, you obviously don't have to do this step, but I like to cut it to the thickness I want, so that's why I buy it like this. Most important step is preheat the oven. You want a perfect steak, you're going to need the oven. So don't forget to do that before you get underway cooking. So I have found the best way to cook your steak and get it perfect every time is have them as thick as possible. So I like to cut them a couple inches, make them really thick. Okay, didn't listen to my own rule, had to resharpen the knife. So let's cut these nice and thick. Look at that. Look at that. Couple inches thick. It is a big steak, but never mind. And this last one, just in half. So that was a big slab of meat, and I've only got 5 individual steaks, as you can see, all thick, all very big. But the way I cook it is one of these will probably be a meal. So I have a fair bit of steak in one go, about 300 grams or so, 350. So I'll cook a couple in a go, so I might cook 2 or 3 right now, and then I will reheat the others. And because the way I cook it, you can reheat it in the microwave for a couple of minutes and it comes out perfect, just like I cooked it. So I'll cook a couple, put the others in the freezer, or the fridge actually. So for the ones I'm not going to cook right now, I'm going to put in the fridge. I usually like to put them in Ziploc bags and take all the air out because they stay better that way. But of course we've got no bags left, so it's going to have to be in a container. Just make sure none of the meat is touching, because if it's touching, it goes bad quicker. I'm going to cook 2 now, so I'll put this one in there as well. In the fridge for tomorrow. Next step, we're going to need the tray for the oven, of course. What I do is just line it with tinfoil like that. And give it a quick spray for when it goes in the oven, ready to go. Okay, next we have the cooking portion of the steak. Non-stick pan, bit of extra virgin olive oil, heat on high, let that heat up. You want it super hot before you start. Okay, that oil is nice and runny, which means the pan is hot. Bring your steak over, one side down. So the aim is to have every side nice and brown and crispy. So when that side gets to that, we flip it. Bottom looks good, flip it over. Same there, flip it over. Nice and brown, that's exactly what you want, just like that. As you can see, that side is nice, brown and crispy. Turn it over. That is the same. because I cut these steaks so thick, you could not fully cook them in the pan and not fuck them. You have to cook them in the oven, because once you've browned the sides, if you left it in the pan, the sides would turn to shit and the middle would be raw. So you have to cook it in the oven and let it cook all the way through without destroying the outside. Just going to do the top of that one because I need to sear that side of the meat there. This one is done and it has the fat all across the top, so I don't sear the fat if I don't have to, because I personally cut the fat off anyway. So now what I do is I put them in the pan just like that. Perfect. And the most important step is to use a temperature probe. So this probe, I will chuck it in the meat just like that. So it goes straight into the oven. As you can see, this is the holder it comes in. It's got a light. This actually has an app on my phone, so it will tell me what the temperature is inside the meat. So when it's 55 degrees, you pull it out and the meat is perfect. Okay, so the probe says that the meat is done. Let's pull it out. Look at that. Now the most important part is this next step, and that is to let it rest and let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so the meat has sat and rested for 5 to 10 minutes. As I said earlier, I cut off the thick layer of fat on this porterhouse. So quickly cut that off. Slice it up. Ready to go. Look at that. Perfection. Medium rare. Nice and juicy. Melt in your mouth. So slice it up, and I like to do that and then chuck it straight on top. Usually it's rice. Today it's greens because there's no carbs. And I can get it closer to the exact amount I need. There we go. 330. A little bit left over, ready for tomorrow. And then what I do is I have sweet chili sauce and soy sauce little mix right on top. And that's that. Perfect. So that is how you cook a steak, and it is perfect every single time. So tomorrow will be the first day back at gym. So pumped for that. I hope if you try to cook a steak this way, I hope it works for you. And if you do try and it does work, make sure you let me know. But tomorrow is the gym, so we will be back in the gym training, and I will see you there.